Doris, your Sacramento real estate professional, and I want to talk a little bit today for buyers of REO properties. A lot of times REO properties are really great buys and you want to make an offer and everything goes swimmingly, but you're getting an FHA loan. And the FHA loan has FHA appraisers, and so they come out, and there's a word that I talk about in my real estate classes and sometimes on videos. Maybe I'll say it right, maybe I won't. A house has to be habitable. And what habitable means by FHA standards is that it can't have, the roof has to be fairly secure. It can't have broken windows. It cannot have missing floor covering. Just safety, health and safety issues. It must have a stove. Doesn't have to have a refrigerator, so I guess, ergo, your food can spoil, but you have to have a way to cook it. So all that being said, what I have seen a lot of, and this is really new in the past year or so, so this is why I'm doing this video, because it's really, really super important, is a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this myself, if the FHA appraiser comes out and says, oh, by the way, there's 2 shingles missing, or there's a hole in the fence and there's a pool behind, so it's a safety issue. I myself have been guilty of going over there and hammering a shingle up, or putting a fence post up, a board. I've done that, and you know what? Because by the time with an REO owned, which is a foreclosed house, by the time that you go to the bank, especially if it's Fannie Mae, it's going to take forever, and your loan lock may expire, whatever the case is. However, as a buyer, and I don't care where you are in the country, as a buyer, if you're going to put money out of your pocket to repair a home so that it passes appraisal, then you need to be very, very conscious, and you need to work with your real estate agent. Your real estate agent needs to make sure that they let you know where to draw the line, because you can spend money that you may not get. And I'll give you a case in point. I have 2 right now where I listed short sales. One's a short sale and one is going to the bank. And the buyers wanted it to pass FHA. It didn't. It needed some work done. So the buyers, out of their own pocket, without any guarantee, without anything in writing, with any kind of contractual, agreement, the buyers went in and paid a couple $1,000s. One case was to pay for dry rot, one was to do floor covering, one was to repair a fence in the backyard because there was a pool behind it. They spent money out of their pocket, and you know what? A problem arose in the transaction on the seller's end of it, and now the buyers might not get the house. And so they're out that money, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm Tambo, but there's only so many things I can do. So if you're a buyer and you're looking at REOs, even short sales, but mostly REOs, and you think you're going to come out of pocket with something, I really caution you to think twice about that. Also, there's liability issues, which I don't have time to get into right now. Anyway, if you have any questions about real estate in the Sacramento area, give me a call at 916-482-5834 or visit my home search website at www.buyinsacto.com. Have a great day.